Good morning, Yankee fans, Yankee Nation, Yankee everything. Is everybody ready for the big day, the big day we've all been waiting for? All 162 games will have been played after the 3 o'clock hour. And we still don't know who are the champions of the American League East. Will it be our New York Yankees or will it be the Toronto Blue Jays? Well, that's easy to find out because today at 3 o'clock, we are going to be doing the live play-by-play right here of the Jays and the Rays final game that will let us know what's going to happen in the American League East. And while that's going on, Ken from The Ugly Truth, of course, will have the Yankee play-by-play on his channel. And we'll be looking into the Cincinnati game, the Mets game, anything and everything that you need to know. As far as also a post-game show, we're going to have a post-game show to dissect everything. Basically, either right after, depending what time both games end. We want all the games to end before we come on the post-game. So I'm going to venture a guess probably about 7 o'clock tonight. As long as actually, taking effect for the Yankees, anything Yankees that's done and complete, and we now know where they're going. So we're looking at the post game around 7, maybe 7:30, but we will keep you posted on that. There will be no pregame, no pregame today because we're going on live at 3 p.m. We will put out the lineup of the Yankees on NY Yankee Mania. That's why you need to subscribe, press the like button, the notification buttons, and you will get everything you need to know right here on NY Yankee Mania. So it's a big day, everyone. If this doesn't get you going and come on, then I don't know if anything will. We really need you to support the channel, support the Yankees. This is it, guys. Tomorrow, there's no tomorrow unless there's rainouts. And I don't think we're going to have a rainout because we have a beautiful day here in New York City. So that's number one. And of course, in Toronto, they can play indoors. So our games will definitely not be rained out. And by, I would say, 6:30, 7 o'clock, we'll have a great idea where the Yankees are going. So, everyone, like I said, near and far, come for the play-by-play at 3 p.m. today. You will get the best of both worlds. You can put the Yankees on the TV and listen to exactly what's going on in the Blue Jays-Rays game. So there is a lot to cover. Waiting in the wings is our co-host, Evan, who's actually going to the Yankee game today. And he's going to be, if he can, he will report live from the stadium. And that would be a great thing. Before I do anything, I want to say hello to everybody. So far, we got Jake, Charles in the chat. We have Bob Rizzo, Kenny. How you doing? Jeff, how are you? Teresa, Ava, all of you. Good morning, everyone. Of course, it's a Sunday morning. So everybody is having their bagels and coffee and maybe going to mass or doing whatever you're doing. Carl, how are you? Edgelock, how's it going? So I want to wish everybody a very, very happy good morning Sunday. And let's bring up Evan. And being the fact he's lucky enough to go to the Yankee game, let's get him on and his take. Good morning, Mr. Yankee. What's up?
You can hear me?
Is this actually your first Yankee game?
You can hear me, right? Just to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Is this actually your first Yankee game?
No, it's my second Yankee game this year. I've been to many Yankee games.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I'm actually going
Well,
with my friend today. It's his
you
birthday.
picked a great game to go to, that's for sure.
I hope we get to see a division championship. I hope we get to see that. And
Well, that would be nice. You should have a good idea. You know what? If I would think if your game finishes first and Toronto is losing, they probably will say that you guys can stay there and enjoy the game.
yes,
So that is a real possibility. So we'll have to check on that. But yeah, keep an eye on that because they may do that. It all depends what's going on in the games. Obviously, if the Yankees lose, no reason for it. If the Yankees win, there's a big reason for it.
yep.
So I like I said, So what are you looking for in today's game? I think the cavalry will come out today. I think they're going to use everybody. If anybody gets in any trouble, boom, they're going to go right to bullpens.
Right.
That's what I think. I think the whole cavalry will play today.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I think they have to go all hands on deck. Obviously, it's good because we won't know what the Blue Jays are doing. As far as the Yankees won't know what they're doing because we play at the same time. So they kind of
Mm-hmm.
have to manage this game with a lot of urgency and try to win the division, of course, if they want to have that week off. But I think it's important to see how Luis Heel does today, right? We had the test for Schiller yesterday, and today's the test for Heel to see how he does against a scrappy Orioles team. And I think Boone shouldn't be afraid to go to Yarborough. He shouldn't be afraid to go to really anybody out of the bullpen today. It should be all hands on deck. Let's try to win this game. Let's try to win this division. And hey, if we fall short, we gave it our best effort, and then we'll see where the cards fall. We'll see who we play after this.
Yeah, and a programming note: if the Yankees do fall short and they start on Tuesday night, we will have our playoff preview tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Actually, 8 o'clock. I'm sorry, 8 o'clock tomorrow night. We will have a nice discussion with you, the fans, with some co-hosts, whoever can join us tomorrow night. That would be amazing. That would be great. If there is no game, then we'll just do our morning show and maybe like a pregame during the day. We do have guests all week, everyone, so we will be on giving you updates and everything. As a matter of fact, tomorrow at 4 p.m. we have former NFL quarterback Jason Campbell will be joining us. So if you're a big football fan and you love quarterbacks, he was a good one. And he will be joining us at 4 p.m. tomorrow. And then the list goes on and on throughout the week. We will cover everything later. But right now we have bigger fish to fry, and that is dissecting what's going on. I want to give a quick scoreboard update from last night in case anybody missed anything. The Cubs beat the Cardinals 7-3. The Jays beat the Rays 5-1. The Giants beat the Rockies 4-3. The Nationals beat the White Sox 6-5. The Tigers beat the Red Sox 2-1. The Mets shut out the Marlins 5-0. The Twins shut out the Phillies 5-0. The Guardians stayed hot. They beat the Rangers 3-2. The Pirates beat the Atlanta Braves 3-1. Cincinnati Reds beat the Milwaukee Brewers 7-4, which makes for a major showdown today, which will be very interesting. The Astros 6-1 over the Angels. The Dodgers 5-3 over the Mariners. And Cal has one more day to tie or break Aaron Judge's record. KC Royals and Athletics, KC beat them 4-2. So basically in the standings, guys, we're going to just dissect this. So Cincinnati and the Mets are tied, but one of those teams have to lose for the other one to get in there. And because Cincinnati has the tiebreaker, everybody else is done on that in the wild card there. And in the American League, pretty sure it's all done. Well, no, it's not actually. The Guardians and the Twins are tied for first with the exact same record. So let's see how that plays out today. There's still a lot to play for today, everyone. What an exciting day on the last day, 162 games, all started in February 15th. February 15th, and we are now down to the nitty-gritty of one big final game. So how are we feeling about this, Evan? What are your thoughts? I pretty well think that Chaz Chisholm will not be in the lineup today.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of, but we have Jose, we have Rosario. I think we have enough capable backups to back him up, and hopefully we win because it'll give Chaz another 4 or 5 days. Otherwise, he's only going to be resting today and tomorrow, and then he's going to want to be in there on Tuesday if they have to play Tuesday. I want to remind everyone again, the 3 p.m. game, it's on the screen here. We're going to be doing it live right here on Mania. Ken from The Ugly Truth will be doing the live game on his channel. So please subscribe. Please press the like button. Very important. There's still 39% of you that are not subscribed, and you've been watching every day, every minute. It's incredible. Come on, guys. Let's do that. Show some love, especially for our play-by-plays. So today, there's no excuse. You guys in the chat, if you're interested in what the Yankees are going to do, instead of going back and forth, you'll have us giving you the up-to-the-minute out innings, everything of Texas and Toronto. So no excuse, guys. We need for you. We definitely need for you to be here, rah the Yankees, and it'll be a really, really great day. So let's see what happens. Evan, it seems to me that you're having problems with your feed today.
Yeah. I'm on my phone right now. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, you're on the phone. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, we won't. In case we won't keep you very long. We know you got to get to Yankee Stadium. Although, if you're leaving 9, I mean that's pretty early, right? I mean the game's not at 1 o'clock; it's 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I know. It's just the thing is, we're picking up another friend who lives kind of far away, so we have to kind of go a little bit out of the way. It's actually his birthday today, so it's his birthday. We can see the Yankees potentially win the division, right? It should be a fun day. Forget
What's
about
his
football.
name?
We don't care about football.
Whose birthday is it?
Oh, his name is Brendan.
Brendan, happy
Yes.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brendan. Happy birthday to you. What a great time. Great birthday today that the Yankees clinched the American League East.
It's beautiful.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. So from NY Mania to Brendan, have a great day and many, 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 many more.
Thank you. Thank you. Of course, I will spread my love.
Yep. Yes, please do that. I don't know if you already did, but can you spread the link to your Twitter and any place else that you could put it out? We would appreciate that.
Of course, I can do that. Of course, have a great time doing the game. I'll try to keep you guys updated with the Yankees and maybe do a live look-in. We'll see.
That would be nice. That would be great. Yeah, I'm gonna have the Yankee game. I'm gonna have the Yankee game on one. I'm gonna have the Toronto game on the other. So it's gonna be. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe you could check. Is the game of the week? It should be the Toronto game. Evan, can you check to see if that is going to be the game on MLB Network or ESPN?
Sure, I can look at that.
Sean Browning, while you're doing that, I'm going to answer some questions. Wolverine, what's going on? The miserable Mets have to beat the Marlins and the Brewers have to beat the Reds for the Mets to get their third wild card. Not going to happen. You don't know that. The Brewers are going to purposely lose because they don't want the Mets.
I don't think so.
I don't think that's going to happen. You have to be professional. I mean, I know we all think these crazy things, but that's not going to happen, Wolverine. They're going to try their best. Although Crochet potentially pitching Tuesday, we may not see Chaz anyway. Boone may go with the more right-handed hitting lineup. Yeah, you're right about that, Jake. 100%. You're right.
Okay, Joe, I
Sean,
found.
let's do it. What was that?
Okay, so the Rays Blue Jays game is just going to be on MLB TV. It's not going to be on ESPN or anything like that. It's just on the
Wow.
Blue Jays and Rays networks. Yeah.
That's kind of crazy because you would think that, I mean, how important that game is. They may change that though.
I
They
hope
may
so. I mean, this is
Yeah,
like
they
a
may change that. I mean, it doesn't matter, but still, it would be better if it, that would be nice. Cold Italian pizza. Good morning. What's going on, big guy? You have your Lavazza coffee, your bagels. What's going? Sarah, how are you? How's it going?
What's up, everybody in the chat? Good morning. Good morning. Sorry,
Sarah,
can't see you
what's
guys.
going on with you? If you're just coming on, remember today we're going to be doing the live play-by-play of the Tampa Toronto game, and so you can keep one eye on the Yankees, one eye right here on this channel. Plus, we will give you updates on all the other games that mean anything in the world of baseball today. So, oh, your birthday is in 5 days. You
Oh,
got it, baby.
happy
And
early
we
birthday.
sing you happy birthday. You got to come. You got to come on in 5 days. As a matter of fact, Sarah, you're a big Yankee fan. On October 4th, on this show, we're going to have two major ex-Yankees together live with us, dissecting the Yankee playoffs and also talking about anything you want to talk about. And that is Tom Flash Gordon, who was Mariano Rivera's lead-in for a few years, and world champion Denny Nagel, starting pitcher in the 2000 World Series. So that is a show of shows. Two big ex-Yankees, and one is a world champion, right here on NY Yankee Mania on Saturday. So more to come on that, everyone. The link is already out. Go check it out. You have a question for Denny Nagel, Tom Gordon, by all means, definitely ask it, leave it there. I appreciate it. Again, I want to thank everybody. Again, last night we got some super chats that is available on the channel. Some people have been asking us about it, and yes, it is available to everyone. We appreciate everything you've done for the show. So there's so many changes, so many things going on here. As I said, tomorrow, for you football fans, we will have former NFL quarterback Jason Campbell, who had a very, very nice career. So he will be live with us every day. There's something. We will then dissect into baseball. So remember, if we don't win the division tomorrow night, we do a roundtable discussion. If they win the division, then we just have the morning show, regular shows with guests, and then we'll have our big preview on Friday night, being the fact the Yankees would start on Saturday. So we will keep you abreast of everything. And, Wolverine, you got to throw all those stats out the window. Today is like a different day. Nobody's going to be looking that the Mets are 0-68 when trailing after 8 innings. It's a different world today. This is a one game wild card playoff for both the Mets, Cincinnati, the Yankees, Tampa, Toronto. So and I guess Detroit and all of that. So look at it as that the season is over and it's a one game playoff. Anything goes. So if you look at it that way, I think you're gonna find a little comfort in that. Ali, good morning, Oli. How you doing? What number you have in the back of your Yankee jersey, Evan? What number do you have?
99, the Golden Boy.
Number 9, the Golden Boy, the Golden Boy. Oh, And we want this from the Golden Ball to go to the Golden Boy today.
Yeah. Yes, we do. We need it.
All right, let's get to Celia's comments. Hey, I also am not understanding why Gill is pitching today because it's his time to pitch. It is a wild card matchup against the Sox. He has a 0.99 ERA against them, and he's been phenomenal. Cam hasn't faced them. Well, Celia, well then he'll have a lot of too much rest, and then he'll overthrow. I think that's what I think that the Yankees are thinking here, and they'll cross that bridge as it comes. But give the pitcher some credit. Yeah.
Yeah, Celia, I think you make a good point. It's just I think the playoffs are different than the regular season, right? Luis Gil doesn't have many starts in the postseason either. So I think, honestly, it's better to take our chances with a guy who has a less walk rate than Gil does and a guy who can has good stuff. So we'll see what happens.
Ali, I know the 3 games I was making, and I was saying today is like just a 1-game playoff. You know what I'm saying? To end it. I know. Yeah, you think I don't know? The wild card is 3 games. What I'm saying is throw out everything, and today is 1 game. Like if you have to do a playoff for 1 game to make the to who's going to win, that's happened before. The Yankees did it in '78. They were directly tied with the Red Sox, and they had to play that Monday to determine it. So that's what I meant. I know the wild card is 3 games. All right. Let's see. Sean, we need to win this game. Oh, yeah, Sean.
That's an understatement.
No question about it. Of course we're going to win. What is that?
I said that's
Sarah says, I remember Jason Campbell. Well, Sarah, come on tomorrow at 4:00. Show him some love. Ask your questions. I'd be more than happy to ask them for you. So if you get a chance tomorrow, if you don't, listen to the show on tape. You can do that. So there's so much going on, and I really appreciate everybody. Please subscribe to the channel and many, many likes. We need more likes and notifications so you know exactly what's going on every minute at any time of the day. So we really appreciate that. Let's see, Sarah, another one from Sarah. Let's see. Cubs and Padres and the wild card from Chicago should be a good series. Yep, I agree. I definitely agree. That should be fun. Let's see. Mets also need the Reds to lose, of course. But listen, I mean, I like the Mets' chances because Milwaukee is bound to win 1 game at home out of 3 against them. And the only thing is you don't know what the Mets are going to do with Miami. What team is going to show up? Miami is going to play very hard today. I can tell you that.
Right. Miami's not going to let the Mets just go in, right? They're going to play hard.
They're going to play hard. There's no question about it. No question about it. No question in my mind they're going to play hard. If the Blue Jays win, it really wouldn't matter if we win the game when it's all said and done. Since the Yankees are hot, it actually may be good for them to keep playing as nervous as I am. Yes, Celia, you're right. You're 100% right. But again, Tampa's looked really yucky these 2 games. Maybe today Kevin Cash will, get them cooking. I don't know. It's very important for Tampa to take a fast, 2-3-0 lead, get the crowd out of the game, and move forward. And they have to do even after the starter, they have to do a bullpen game. They have to bring all the cavalry in. I mean, they have no choice. It's the last game for them. So everybody's going to get a chance to get in there. John Verrazzo out of the email and into the chat. Good morning, everyone. I'm rooting for Detroit and Cleveland today. I don't think Toronto will lose today. I do not want to play Boston. All right. Well, like I said, John, can't give up. Can't give up. We don't know. We honestly don't know. In case, John, you don't know that I am going to be calling the Toronto Tampa game, so please tune in. If you're not on here, please be in the email again, listening in the on your computer, your iPhone, your iPad, or YouTube on TV. Please, Tampa doesn't care to win. That's not true.
Not true.
Kevin Nash would never let that happen. He will never let that happen.
And I just wanted to point out that if Detroit wins and the Red Sox lose, we play the Tigers in the wild card. They'll clinch the 2nd seed, and the Red Sox will go to the 3rd seed. Just wanted to throw that out there. But I'm going to try to give my best luck to the Yankees today. Of course, I'll be there. And, I'll spread my good luck from you guys. So, of course,
I'll tell you what. If the Yankees are down right away, do me a favor. Go home.
If they're what?
If the Yankees are down early today, get out of that ballpark.
Yeah.
You know, you want to change the luck. None of us have been there, and we've been doing good. Now, one from the staff is there. I'm very worried. I just prayed to St. Anthony.
I know.
So there we go. You had to go there today, right? You had to go there.
I know. I had to go. But hey, I was invited. I couldn't pass it up.
You drive me crazy. Let's see. Celia, pick your poison. Screwball or Crochet. Both horrible. Screwball's not the same this year. He's beatable. And, Crochet has never really been tested. You don't know. You don't know. Listen, Max Fried against any one of those guys, I'll take my chances with Max Fried. He's been playoff tested. I know he doesn't have the greatest ERA in the playoffs, but things change. Adrenaline changes. Yankees have a lot of momentum, guys. You got to understand that. The momentum is there. They feel they're unbeatable right now. And that's a good thing. AT Road, how are you? That is an excellent way of looking at things. So come on, let's give the Yankees a little bit of credit. I don't care what these pitchers are doing. It happened in World Series past. Atlanta's got the greatest team in the whole world, the greatest pitching staff ever. Who won the World Series? In 96, who won the World Series? In 99, who won the World Series? In 2000, who won the World Series? Do you want me to go on? So when the lights go on, that's when you separate the men from the boys. I couldn't care less what Crochet did in the regular season. As you know, with Aaron Judge, it's a different ball game. Different ball game. So you take your records and you dump them in the ocean. They mean absolutely nothing. And that includes the Golden Boys 50-so-much homers. It doesn't matter anymore. What matters is that first game, that first inning. We're in a different atmosphere. So forget about it. I don't care. Crochet struck out 900 batters. That's said and done. Goodbye. Good luck. We don't want to see you anymore. October's October. September is September. You got to look at it that way, guys, and you'll think and you'll feel better. And because it's the truth. I don't think Crochet's a good matchup for us. Okay, whatever you say. Is he playoff tested? Is he playoff tested? Anybody got a reaction to that?
Yeah, he hasn't pitched in the playoffs yet.
Aaron Judge is the greatest ball player in baseball right now.
Actually, that's not true. He has. Never mind. Yeah, he has. Never mind. He's pitched, I think, once. I think it was 2022. I think he pitched. Yeah.
Okay. But I'm just saying, and I'd like to see his stats on that.
Or 2021. 2021, yeah.
How about the Astros getting knocked out? Yeah, that's fun. Goodbye. Go play some golf. Maybe Altuve could find another way to hook up a microphone on his chest for next year. He's never going to live that down with Yankee fans, and I'm not going to let them forget it. And especially that malarkey that he said, "Oh, don't touch me on my chest. There's a tattoo my wife doesn't like. I got to get rid of it." Oh my God. Don't even get me started with that. Don't even get me started. And Cal's 60 home runs goes out the window too. Then he's got 0. Aaron Judge has 0. So let's start from scratch. And that's where this is when you separate those men from the boys. And right now, Aaron Judge in the playoffs is a boy. He's not graduated to be a man. When he goes there and helps his team win, then he's a man. You know who's a man on the Yankee team right now?
Big G.
Giancarlo Stanton. And I got news for you, Anthony Volpe too. So you got Golden Boy and Young Boy until he changes the narrative. Charles, they didn't have enough garbage cans for the Cheetahs this year. Yeah, you're right about that. And look at Ohtani. Ohtani isn't exactly the greatest playoff performer either, man. He didn't do much. Okay, he was a little hurt in the World Series. But he's not exactly the greatest guy in the playoffs either. So take those stats and throw them in the garbage. So I'm telling you guys, it's a whole different ball game. Whole different. As you could tell from some of our best players, it's not the same. There's new lights out there. So just consider this before you worry about, oh, we can't hit Crochet. Oh, we can't hit Baloney. We'll hit him. We'll hit him. If they don't, well, then they don't. But you can't argue that the lights go on brighter as soon as October 1st comes along. But right now, it's not even a thought because we don't know who we're playing yet. We got to get by today, guys. So within a few hours, we will find out where we stand. Are we going to play Tuesday or are we going to play Saturday? And that is the the narrative of that. John, I don't think Crochet is unhittable. They already hit him before the season. Before this season, I think he gave up 3 or 4 runs the last time the Yankees faced him. Yep, they did, and we do know the Golden Boy can take him deep. And you
only
never know
home runs.
What was that?
We've only scored off of him via home runs this whole season, so we got to put a little bit more. Got to put more at bat quality against him. Better at bat quality.
Right, 100%. Charles, thank you. Please like and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. Please come back and show a lot of support at 3 p.m. Actually, the game will start about 3:05, and we will definitely give you play-by-play, inning-by-inning of the Toronto-Tampa Bay game. So no worries there. You get to watch the Yankees. You get to hear play-by-play. You don't have to scroll or wait for somebody to tell you what's going on. We will give you all the scores real time. And I know there's so much going on. I will try to keep abreast of all the NFL games today, but that's not as important to us right now as it is the New York Yankees and what they're going to be doing. John, I am very superstitious, and I feel we have a curse on since 2004. I call it the David Ortiz curse. These curses are, you might be right, because I think the Jets have a Joe Namath curse, but that's for another day. Sean Browning, I need to eat and rest before the game. Rough night at work. Go ahead, Sean, go rest. please put us on because you get to watch the Yankee game, I'm sure, but you don't get the content of Toronto and Tampa Bay. So come back here. Let's have a big eye in the sky today with a lot of people, a lot of likes, and a lot of subs. So let's do this today, guys.
And Joe, I think I gotta hop off.
Okay. Listen, enjoy. If you can, keep in touch. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Rays.
Yankees.
You have a wonderful day. Drive safe, man. And,
I'm not driving.
No, well, I know, but
yeah.
So be safe and enjoy it. And I'm sure your brother's going to be on pins and needles too this afternoon.
He's nervous.
Kudos to him.
Of course.
All right, so enjoy, and we'll see you later, hopefully for the post game.
Take care, man. Let's go. Take care. Have a good
Take care. All right, just you and me in the party. Just Mix, how are you? What's going on? Let's see. Gil will shove Judge and Stanton both homer. The Yankees win 7-0. Why not 8-0? Why not 5-0? How do you get 7-0? I'm just busting that on you. I'm just kidding around. So Celia says that also I think the team has to do better job of manufacturing runs. The long ball is fine, but it can't be the only way we score. People need to get on base. Yep. 100%. I 100% agree with you, Celia. So, and Wolverine, I want to say hello to you. T-Road, what's going on, T-Road? How's it cooking? What's going on? Everybody, by the way, thank you for the email yesterday for, all the kind words you were saying between the show and your super chats. I really, really appreciate it. Very, very soon, now that things will be calming down, we will have our giveaway. That's going to happen real soon, probably this week. I will give you plenty of notice to get yourselves into the chat, and we will do that. But it'll make our lives much easier if you three winners have Venmo or Zelle. Those are the two easiest ways I can get you the prize ASAP right after that show. Right after you win it, we go off the air. I give you boom, 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 and you'll have your cash prize. Just when you're enjoying the prize, whatever you're getting, a breakfast, a lunch, just remember, say, hey, this is on NY Yankee Mania. Just Mix. Let's see what he has to say. I'm excited that the team is focused on getting on base. Yep. You're right. 110%. Felix, how's it going? How you doing, big guy? Let me put you up here. Morning, Joe. If Judge gets 55 homers, I don't think he's going to hit 55 homers today, but he might get his fifth. I'm just kidding with you, Felix. I'm in a good mood right now. And bats 330. Yes. Well, remember what I said about Golden Boy. If he has a big 10 games or whatever, and drives us all the way through to the possibility of winning the MVP, then you know what? Then he deserves it. Right now, he's doing more for the Yankees than Cal. I mean, Cal's brought them to the dance already. We know that. But what Judge is doing is incredible, simply because they're charging to win the division. So, and with those stats and all the others, right now, I gotta say, Aaron Judge might be in the lead a little bit. Major League Baseball, if they really want to be nice guys, do it MVPs. That would be nice, because listen, you don't hit 60 home runs. I don't care what your batting average is, but you don't hit 60 home runs and over 100 RBIs and basically single-handedly got your team in the playoffs and not get rewarded for it. I know a lot of Yankee fans want the Reds to win today, but I actually would love to see Juan Soto and Pete Alonso in the postseason again. The Mets win and the Reds lose. Yeah, it. Listen, I think the Reds are going to lose today. That's my opinion. I don't see the Brewers losing three straight games at home. With the Reds, but on the other hand, you don't know how the Marlins are going to come out. The Marlins beat the Mets on Sundays and on crucial games. It's incredible. I want to get the pitching matchups. Let me go on. I'm going on right now. So what do we have here? So the Mets, it's Manaea, who hasn't pitched well at all, against Cabrera. Now, Cabrera could be very dominating or he's hittable. He's a 500 pitcher, but his ERA isn't bad at 3.65. Manaea, I got to tell you guys, he's been really disappointing this year. Really disappointing. So that game is a toss-up right now, pitching-wise. So we have Cincinnati will have Singer, and Milwaukee's going to have Peralta. That is a great matchup, but I have to give the little edge to the Brewers. So it's really going to be in the Mets' hands, I'll be honest with you. I really believe the Brewers are beating the Reds today, one way or the other. I just don't. Milwaukee is too good to lose three in a row at home. I just don't see it. But I can't say about Miami. They come out like vultures against the Mets. There's something with that team that, just like in the olden days, the Yankees, they had a lot of problems with Kansas City in the regular season, and then they beat the pants off of them in the playoffs, except 1980. But, I don't know, Wolverine. Well, you're a Met fan, so you're looking at – I'm being neutral here. I don't see Milwaukee losing three games at home. If they do, well, then – Cincinnati deserves it then. What can I tell you? But I just don't see it happening. That's the only guy they can put out there. Who are you going to do? Put somebody on or do a bullpen. You want to do a bullpen? I don't know. Manaea's your best chance. He's like, Glavine did years ago. But Glavine grew a goose egg. But also Glavine that day was in some type of fender bender, and he had to go to the dentist right before the game too, chipping a tooth and everything. So he had a little excuse. He had some things going on that day. But there's nothing taking away from the Marlins, obviously playing them tough. The key for the Mets is both games the Mets scored in the first inning, and they have to do it again today. They got it, most of the crowd are Met fans anyway, so it's not like you're taking the fans out of the game. But the Marlins play they have ice in their veins. They have nothing to lose, so they're going to go out there and they're going to try to be spoilers. We know that. But I don't know. I have a feeling Juan Soto's going to come up real big today. And I also think that Nimmo is going to play a part of this team also. So we'll see. We'll see how that all develops. But it should be fun. A few more questions. I think the Marlins would love to knock the Mets out of the playoffs. This is their World Series. Yeah, well, every year they live for that. They actually live for that. Wolverine. Let's see what you have to say. Mets play Marlins too much in spring training. They should stop playing the Marlins so much in spring training. Okay, that might have a little merit to it. That might. They do play a lot. They really do play a lot. Wolverine says also, Alonso's been hot lately. Lindor starting to heat up again. Yep. Listen, all it takes, Lindor to step up, one or two pitches, boom, Mets are up 1-0. And that could take the Marlins out. I know one thing, the Marlins they're going to be really, really hush-hush. They're going to be ready for this game. But if the Mets take a 2, 3, 4-run lead, I think that's over. And I like I said, I don't think the Reds are going to win today. I really don't. But we'll see on a post game, which more than likely we're looking probably to start between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. But while I'm doing the live play-by-play, we'll get a good idea. As long as the Yankees and the Blue Jay games are over, and probably and more than likely, the Met game, I would say if everybody's starting at 3:10. There's no reason why our post game couldn't come on around 7:15. I'm making the link for the post game, and I'm gonna put 7:15. As long as the Yankees are done, we can do the post game and do live look-ins of what's going on if games are still going on. So I'm gonna do that with everyone today. So let's see. Let's take a few more. I was thinking the same thing, Wolverine. Okay. Cool, Jake. I know the Brewers have nothing to play for, but it's bad luck to get swept at home before the postseason. That doesn't give a team momentum and leaves a sour taste. Yeah, but remember one thing, Jake. The 1998 New York Yankees, they were unstoppable. But it's the last part of the year, the last 8 games, they couldn't get out of their way, and everybody was questioning what was going on. So I don't even go by that. I really don't go by that. I think if the Reds are gonna win today, they need a big game from De La Cruz, who's struggling mightily. They need for him to step it up. Home run, double, steal bases, get on base. If he's another letdown, this ain't going to work. This is not going to work. So there's a lot. The weather's good in New York City. Going to be a great day. I just wish we didn't have to wait till 3 o'clock. But good things when you wait and you wait and you wait. So, I appreciate, I really appreciate everybody that's in the chat now. Please come on for the biggest game of the year, between watching the Yankees on your big screen or wherever you watch it, and then listen to the play-by-play here. Also, if you don't get the Yes Network or whatever, by all means, go to Ken the Ugly Truths channel. He will be doing his fine play-by-play. But either which way, show love to the channels. We're all family here, and it's all for one and one for all. So please, let's do that. Remember, tomorrow, guys, at 4 p.m., we will have a special show here on NY Mania with former quarterback Jason Campbell, who had a terrific career, and we'll dissect into that. And of course, if the Yankees have to play, have the wild card, we'll definitely have a preview with some co-hosts and myself, and we'll dissect the next series. That would start on Tuesday. But all that'll be answered within the next few hours. So just take 1 or 2 more before we end the stream. I may get back from shopping. More Ben's original ready rice pouches for me. Pouches, they will still be on sale. All right, you got Michael. Go do your shopping though. You got plenty of time to come to the stream. And good luck with your shopping. The Mets knocked the Brewers out of the playoffs last year, losing to the Reds. Could there be revenge? Well, I'm sure they're going to. Who knows? Who knows? The Wolverine, I hope so too. I want to see Juan Soto go off in the postseason. To be honest, I don't think the postseason feels the same without him. Wolverine. Okay, well, good take, Jake. And let's see. Who else? Michael. I got done with my shopping already. All right, Michael. Good for you. So I will be on. I will be on at 3 p.m. We may get an in-stadium look from Evan, and you're going to be getting. Like I said, I will call the play-by-play Texas Tampa, but we'll keep an eye on the Cincinnati Reds. So I'm actually watching 3 games at once. I'm going to be doing that, but I won't. You will not be confused. the main focus for 3 o'clock today is for the Yankees and their fans. It'll be Texas, Toronto, and then every chance we get, we'll update, because I'm sure you're watching the Yankee game, and I'm sure people are going to be watching the Met game. We get a little chance, we'll update scoreboards on football. But today, I got to be honest with you, we got to concentrate on the baseball. MLB is for today. It's not going to be here much longer. We have one more full month, and then we could start thinking about Thanksgiving and winter meetings. So let's enjoy baseball today, tomorrow, and next week, and the week after that, and the week after that, and the week after that, to get into the World Series. Obviously every W will make a difference, will definitely make a difference. So with that in mind, everyone, I want you to go have a really, really, really good morning with your family. Go have some nice bagels, go to IHOP, go do fun things. And this is like the only chance for you guys to be a little free and not be tense. Because I know how it gets. I'm tense too, believe me. But at least I have the podcast to ease my mind a little bit. So you guys, go out, enjoy, have a little food on the table, and enjoy, everything. Michael, I'm glad that you finished all your shopping. Everybody, please, as you're leaving, press the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And if you know people that are big Yankee fans, I really appreciate all the love and support. Don't forget, October 4th, Tom Gordon and Denny Nagel will be live with us to fielding questions from you, the chat, and talking about the Yankee playoff scenario. We're going to take one more from John Ferrazzo. The best thing about today is that I don't have to watch the Giants lose another game. All right, John. I guess you must be a big Giant fan. All right, one more after that. I need a morning walk. The Mets game going to drive me nuts. Wolverine, I got to tell you, I think you're going to be okay. First 2 innings are going to be so important here. You want to try to get the Marlins out of their game, out of everything, because they got nothing to lose. They're gonna play free. The Mets are going to play a little tight, I believe, but they're professionals. And they're veterans. So let's see what happens. And then you worry about, if the Mets get in, you worry about how they're going to situate their pitching. But they're not worried about that right now. They're worried about tomorrow, that there's a tomorrow. So with that in mind, everyone, go have some fun. Thank you for joining us. Please come back at 3 p.m. Now, before 3 p.m., we will that's why you need to subscribe. Subscribe and you'll get the lineups. You'll get any notifications, anything going on before we go on at 3 o'clock to give you the full game of Tampa and Toronto. And while we're watching the Yankees, while we're watching the Mets, while we're watching Detroit, it's going to be nuts. Baseball and baseball and baseball and baseball will take over this show for the next few weeks. Specials, we'll have some guests. We'll have some football guests. We'll have ex-baseball players. But the main thing of this channel, everyone, and don't get confused, is NY Yankee Mania. It's Yankee, 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 Yankee. Always remember that. With that in mind, thank you so much for joining us. We will see you at 3 o'clock with the play-by-play. Don't forget, please come back. We love each and every one of you. God bless you. God bless America. And let's go Yankees. Take care, everybody. Enjoy the morning with your family and friends.